Hello. Good night. What's up? You like the video? The live? Hi. Good night. Hi guys, like the live? Hello, hello people, welcome. Why are you guys not saying anything? I know it's very late in the morning. It's like after 1. But I'm very bored and I just came on live because I have nothing to do really. I'm a little bit moody, honestly. 7 of you guys are in here. Can you please like the live and chat and say something? Unless you're not robots or whatever. Because you guys are giving very much robot type of vibes right now. And I don't think I like it. Because you're on here and you're not saying anything. Which is very creepy to me. That's the only thing I don't like about live. Because you really don't know who is who is behind the camera and just watching you and not saying anything. That's very creepy. Okay? Just let you know that. If you're gonna stick around here and watch me, just talk and say something. You just have to be on here. 7 of you guys are in here. Thanks whoever loved the live a little while ago. Hi. Hello. Girl, I am very emotional and I can't sleep, so I'm like, let me just come on here a little bit. I have a video that I already did earlier today. I got rid of my vehicle today, so I've been crying like a baby. Yeah, they're not doing anything, darling. Hi, how are you? Make sure you subscribe, darling, to the channel. I'm gonna have to start working on some videos for next week because yeah, I've been dropping videos a lot this week. I do. When I tell you I was bawling somebody actually died. To the fact that I had to call one of my friends to kind of console me because it's just emotional, you know? And a lot of times people don't think that the simple things in life, to me, means a lot. You know, you being here means a lot to me than money, wealth, and them type of stuff. So the vehicle, I got it last month, last year, so it's only lasting for a year. I bought it for like just say 3,000 Canadian. With the work that I've done with it, roughly $2,000 over the year period, roughly, or a little bit more than that. So in all, they said like it's a $5,000 investment for the whole year. It took me to see my mom, my sisters, and my family last year. You know, and I haven't seen my mom in such a long time. I missed my mother's 70th birthday. I missed her 71st birthday. So it was so important for me to go there and see them and stuff like that. And that's the vehicle that I use, you know, that's the vehicle that I took my mom to work in. That's the vehicle that we went around, you know, just driving stupidly around America. That's the vehicle that, you know, helped my sister bought all her stuff that she needed to send back to Antigua. Like, it's, like, these are the things that I cherish most. And it was the only thing that I can honestly say that was mine since I moved back to Toronto, you know. This apartment I'm living in is not mine, you know. So, like, it was just a lot. So, yeah. And I only sell it for $500. That's the down part of this whole situation. I just literally spent close to $900 when I told her I needed to get it fixed, and they fixed whatever they fixed, and it still didn't work. So I had no choice than to sell it for $500, like legit. Like legit, like this is it right here. This is all that remains of my car, and I have a $50 bill from America that I had when I went there, and then this is the $500. Like, yeah. This is from what I left back with from America. This is 5 bills. So it was really hard for me then, really hard. And I don't have a day job, like I don't have a 9 to 5 since I left Sephora. And I don't have a 9 to 5, and the vehicle, especially in this summertime, I'm gonna need the vehicle to go and do my clients. Like I have next month, I have a wedding that I'm doing, like a bridal shower thing, and that's when we're doing the mock makeup, and then we have the wedding in June. I need my vehicle for that, so I'm gonna have to rent a vehicle for those 2 days in order to get around and do what I need to do. Thank you for liking the video, darling. But yeah, so for me, the vehicle was a very integral and big part of my life, and that's my second vehicle, you know. And weird enough, my first vehicle, I sold it to the same set of people or kind of people, like those toll people, for $501. And this one is more expensive than the last one. And I was like $1 short. Yeah. But that one I bought it for $800 though. So I got more profit with the last car. And then this one, what are you doing up at this time? Because I know it's like after 12 for you. What are you doing up, and how are your videos coming? How is work? How is your hobby? Like, what's going on with you? Talk to me. If you can. You don't have to say anything you don't want to say. I also have cold. I know you watched the. I just took a nap earlier. Okay, cool. I know you watched my last video that I just posted today. I think I got cold because I was outside in that wind without no kind of jacket or anything like that. So I think that's where the cold actually came from. Yeah, so I'm fighting that as well. So I sound raspy, I sound horrible. Just finished watching a short movie. Okay, cool. Cool. I have not been feeling well either. Yeah, I did see that on your live earlier. Did you end up making the tacos, or are you going to let it be for another live? Or you guys really were craving the tacos? I needed a coat on, but to be honest with you, like I didn't expect it to be that windy because Toronto is like going through that phase now where it's like it's getting warm and like you can go out and do what you need to do in the day. But what is catching us is the wind. Like it's raining and it's windy. And where I live, it's a lot of tall, buildings. So I think the wind has to go through the buildings, and I think that's what causes it to be very windy. Friday night, going live to make pizza. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That makes sense. I love your pizza video. I love pizza, but I love pizza when it's fresh and just out of the oven type vibe. Like if it gets cold, I don't really like it like that. Yeah, it was very windy. The video didn't even do it justice for how windy it actually was. And then I realized that there's a big part of the video that you guys didn't get to see because you guys could have got to see how the guy was looking at me when I went to cash the stuff and the people in the line. But I was videoing, but I don't know, it didn't save for whatever reason. So a big part of it got cut out because I don't know if you noticed when I was walking, I said I got the noodles. When I already talked to you guys about the noodles that I like and the spicy noodles, XYZ, I was going through it, explaining, and that you guys didn't even get to see that. Yeah. I did film it though. I did actually film it, but I don't know, it didn't save or whatever. I didn't see it back in the feed at all. But it was like for Canadians, like yeah, they don't care about nothing like that. Like if I was downtown, people would watch me a little bit more or whatever. But for the most part, people don't really trouble you like that. They were just like, look at you kind of a weird way, but they will never ask a question if you're okay. Like, I was walking and the wind was coming in, and when people saw me and they realized that my face was like looking like that, even the bus driver, kind of like, taken back because I think what took it over the edge because my eyes was white, like my contacts was white. So yeah. Yeah. I did film it, but I just didn't. It didn't save for whatever reason. So I'm so sorry about that. But the curry didn't. The curry duck didn't come out bad. I had to put more water in the curry and let it boil down for a lot longer than a normal chicken, because if you ever cook duck before, I don't know if you ever eat duck, it's a little bit more what you will call it, lean. Yeah, it's a little bit more stiff or firm, so I had to make it cook down for a longer period. And that's why I was saying to you guys when I actually took off the makeup and I did that video, I was saying I was still cooking the curry because it took way too long, and I didn't even realize that it was duck until I actually saw it in the pot and realized that it's not really chicken. But it was like, for the whole entire duck, it was like $4. I don't know why it was so cheap, but I got two. I have another one in the fridge. Oh, you never had duck. Oh, I have duck before. I'm a like Antiguan Guyanese. So Guyanese, we cook curry duck, and then only curry duck, and we never really had duck in no other form other than curry. Yeah, and I was missing a lot of ingredients, so that's why it wasn't a big emphasis on the curry per se, because like I didn't have like my onions and stuff like that. I just made what I had work, and it turned out to be really good and delicious regardless. Okay, nice. They have a lot of nice food. They have a lot of nice food, I will tell you that. I don't eat everything, but for the most part, I like fufu. I like pepper soup. I never really had a goosey, but I have pepper soup, and I love pepper soup. I had okra soup. I love that too. I have the fried fish. I like that. I don't know if you're into peanut soup. I don't like that one. The peanut, I can eat peanut, but in moderation. The peanut soup was just too much for me. Jollof rice, as you know, I like that too. But yeah. Hopefully, one of these days he's going to bless us and cook something on your channel. Like that. Oh my god. So you don't indulge in his culture? At least try it. That's sad. So when he feels for those type of food, what do you guys do? Or he just eats it on his own time or whatever? Or he's not really into that to the food like that. Okay. Hopefully he can cook. He can cook one of these times. Surprise us on a live. I don't think he should do like a designated video, but I think that he can pop up and cook something because I know he's a professional chef and all. So that would have been really really good. This has been my sleeping pattern for a very long time. Like American type of food. Okay, okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. I can understand that 120%. But I would love to see him in one of your pop-up lives. And guys, if you guys don't know, this is her DIY channel, my moderator. But she does have a food channel as well. Check her out. She's bomb.com. I hate having the call. Because I breathe through my nose. Like, I realize that I breathe through my nose and not my mouth. So it's so hard for me to, like, my brain is like, so I always sound like if I'm panting or whatever. Perhaps just, okay. Um, I don't know. I really, really, truly don't know, to be honest. This person that I'm somewhat talking to, not talking to, somewhat. I just want him to come and get the stuff that I got for him in America. So I can just be done with his ass again. God, my life is a shamble right now. So I have some things for him, and yeah. I don't know if you have WhatsApp or anything like that. I doubt you'll have WhatsApp because WhatsApp is only like an app that Caribbean people use to like talk to their people back home or whatever. I don't know if you have an iPhone because I haven't saved your number yet. I know I haven't, like, yeah, I haven't saved it yet. So I don't know if you have an iPhone or if you have an Android. I don't know that yet because, like, as I said, this week has been a week. Like, I've just tried to, like, focus on content, just making content and take my mind off of a lot of things that are happening right now. So I've been, like, really scrambling. Use it so people use it. Okay. Yeah, people in the Caribbean, America, that kind of stuff, like, yeah, they use it a lot. So that's what I have. I also have like two iPhones, so I just haven't saved your number yet. So I don't know if you have like an Android or if you're gonna be talking through iMessage or whatever format that is. I don't know yet. I have to save it actually. But yeah, I am looking forward to see what kind of videos we have coming out for next week. Yeah. And I also realized like when I went live the other day, I got some more subscribers. And from since I did the live and I popped out like probably 4 videos or 3 videos, I still haven't gotten like no more new subscribers. So I was like, you know what, let me pop on live and see what the people are doing. Hopefully I can get some new followers. Yeah. Surprisingly the other day, I don't know if you realize that what's her name that does the thrifting, she has 900 subscribers right now. And I forgot to tell her, like, I've seen commercials. Like, I was watching her videos and the commercial come into the video. Like, she's been monetized or, like, prepared to get monetized. I'm not 100% sure. But it's unlike me to see her videos not, like, being at 800, 900 subscribers and then your videos actually having commercials. I don't know, but I saw commercials more than once in her videos when I watch it, which I find that so cool and dope for her. Alright, people, yeah. Nice, nice. That's on iMessage, right? She talks to me a lot, too as well. Like we've been talking back and forth on Instagram, and the video that I did today is all about mascara and how to use mascara. She asked me under one of my videos, my live videos, about it, so I dedicated that video that you guys are gonna see tomorrow, to her, basically asking me about mascara and how I use mascara and stuff like that. So, oh, okay, okay, okay. I heard about it, but I've never I've never actually done it like that. You know what we should do? We should do like a combine live at time. I don't know. I've seen people do it, like have 3 persons on the panel at the same time. We should do something like that. Like have a drink and chit chat with the people. We should do that. I personally am not a media person like that, and yeah, not a media person like that, to be honest. Like when it comes on to like reading and doing something at the same time, like I'm not. I love how you do it when people come into the chat. You will you know, you call the name out and do all that. Like I'm not that, you know, type of person like that. So sometimes it scares me to do lives like that. Because my dyslexia kicks in and I get nervous and I'm like, yeah, because even sometimes I stumble on your name and I stumble on people name that I already know, but because I'm so nervous, sometimes it just like, yeah. And the fact that I have so much people watching, you know, sometimes I get super nervous with that. um, I think so. I've seen people do it on YouTube. I don't know how they do it, but I think that's a question for Ola Joe. Because I seen Ola Joe went live and she went live with somebody else. I don't know how they did it, but she did it with somebody else, and she was controlling everything and bringing up small. And Ola Joe is a goat, basically. You must say that your face is. Oh, thank you for. This is just my light video. You'll see it tomorrow. Light video. I had this on. The guy came for the vehicle around 1 o'clock. So yeah, I had this on like around 12 o'clock. So He was supposed to come at 10 o'clock. I got up. He didn't call, didn't text. 11 o'clock came, he didn't call, he didn't text. And then he finally texted me and was telling me about, you know, he's coming or whatever. So I got up, did this quick makeup, and I did the demonstration about the mascara. Just made it a video one time. You guys are gonna see my car getting taken away in that video at the end. So yeah, today was a day basically, but you guys are gonna get to see a little snippet of all that transpired earlier today. Oh. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I still have the little curls in the hair from weekend. And I just clapped it on my head and do my baby hairs and call it a day. And I also cut my hair too. Like my hair is like this short right now. I was contemplating unbleaching it, like how I had my hair. I don't know if you ever seen. I think you have seen me with my hair short. Oh, I was gonna bleach the I was gonna bleach my hair blonde, but I decided not to because the wigs that I have right now, the wigs that I have right now are more black, and because I don't like to like gel down or stick down the hair because I'm trying to get my edges to grow back. I like to do my wigs like this, like put it back, put on a bandeau, call it a day, or just plap the wig on my head type of vibe. So I don't want to bleach it, but I do look good in bleach hair though. I really do. So I'm contemplating. The good thing about it is I like to buy hair that is human and also of like a natural texture. So this is like a kinky hair that looks like your hair is texturized and blown out. So a lot of people don't really know how long my actual hair is because I'm always like changing it up and they don't ever know how long my hair is per se. But this is what my hair actually, this is my real hair. Well, was my real hair. So I still had a little afro puff going on, a little drip drop. But as you can see, the front of my hair has taking a beating, like a real beating. I have no edges. Like, go all the way back here, my edges are gone. And I think it's because of, I bought weave glue, not a weave glue, lace glue from Shein. And right where I normally glue my wigs, my face is breaking out up here. And stuff like that. And it just, yeah, it did a number on my hair, so yeah, I have no edges right now. Sad. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I cut it off now, for the most part, and I'm gonna try to treat it and kind of grow it back. But this is how my hair used to be when I cut it. So I rocked that style for like literally like 3 months. Yeah, it used to be cute. But the only thing when you have blonde hair, like you can't not just go out and look normal because you always have to be on 20 in terms of your makeup. See? So I like it. You've seen this picture before too. So I really liked it. So I wanted something like this, like with the 2 color tones, and a little bit longer than this, because I like to like curl it up so it looks like, you know, like I'm Puerto Rican. I was going for like more of a style like this, where it's a little bit more linty. But as you can see, even then, why I cut it is because like my edges were not behaving the way that it should behave. So, yeah, I don't know. I still have the option of doing it, but I'm lying if I tell you I'm going to like commit to that hairstyle for like a couple of months. I like to do things. Yeah, it did. 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 What I like to do, I like to change my hair depending on how I'm feeling. And sometimes when you have short hair, like it doesn't give you that range to do whatever. With my hair being this length, I can braid it. I can put yarn into it. I can do a ton of things. With it being the way that it is now. So I'm just gonna focus on I'm just gonna focus on like treating it and getting it to what it needs to be. Guys, I feel stuffy. Hi guys! If you're new here, welcome to the Lashmebeat experience. My name is Anastasia, aka the makeup goat, the makeup guru. If you're here for the first time, I do makeup content, I do story times, I do everything under the sun. Creative wise, I do special effects, I do everything. If you're interested in seeing more of me, please subscribe to my channel. I assure you that you're not going to regret it. Like the video, give me a good thumbs up. I also did my nails today. Do you like? It's from from Dollar Tree. They're a little bit flimsy, but I like it. The design is really dope. I know you paid like $1 and something for them. Cute, cute, cute. I don't know, like I have to do nails because my fingers are so fat, like really chubby. So I have to have my nails on so my fingers don't look as fat. So what is your next video idea other than the live that you're doing? Question for you, love, because I was wondering like all this DIYs that you've been doing, like what is the end goal for all of them? Are you gonna just leave them in your house? Are you gonna sell them? Like what are you gonna do with all of these DIYs that you've been doing? Because you've been doing a lot. Okay, perfect. So what do you do with all your DIYs? Do you leave them like in your house? Like what do you do? Like you leave them in your basement after you, because like you do a lot. That's a question I wanted to ask all you DIY girls. Like where do you put them? What do you do with them? Like what's the tea? That's a very valid question. Okay, cool. Cool. Because like if you live around family and families that are close by, I would assume that you give them away like for Christmas, for birthdays, stuff like that. Because you make some really dope stuff, but I'm like, you make consistent videos every month, and that would be crazy for you to have all of these stuff in your house. Especially when it's not on the theme of what you're presently, your house vibe that you're presently going for. It is crazy because you guys have a lot of stuff and a lot of cute stuff. I love the video when you went to Dollarama. And I think it's Dollarama or Dollar Tree when you put the lemon plates together with the blue plates. Like that was so on point and so genius. I love that. That how you just put them together like boom 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 boom. And I hope you left them like that so that somebody could go in there and see the idea and then actually buy them and do it the way that you did it, because that was very dope. Like, that was one of the highlights of that video. Ah, I hate you. But for me, like, I don't have the right setup in terms of, like, I need a tripod that can stand up, like the ones that can really stand up. The one I have right now is only good for, like, the desk, but I need one that can actually stand up so I can video what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the only part. Like, the angles for me, I need to, like, do better and get better equipment to handle the, you know. But I can definitely try and do more videos like that. I just don't cook a lot because, like, I don't know, like, my body is going through some things right now where, like, I'm borderline high blood pressure right now. And because I've been stressing about a lot of personal things that are happening, like, I'm just going crazy. And I'm not really eating that much, but I'm also eating. And I'm getting really big. And it's so weird. But I'm getting really bigger than normal. And, like, I'm not eating that much for me to be so big. And then I start going to the gym and, like, girl. So it's just a lot. It's like my life is a lot right now. But I'm gonna try and see if I can, because I used to do videos like that, you know. But I'm gonna try my best to do that. But I don't cook for myself like that. If I'm cooking for people or my friends, I'll more go all out. But if I'm cooking for myself, I will do little things, like little whoop, 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 whoop. You see, if I was cooking that curry for somebody else, like my friend, I would not cook it the way that I cooked it. I needed all of the elements to make it what it's supposed to be. Hi, love. How are you? I'm okay. We were just talking about you earlier. Simply Miss Kiro. Hi, love. I have your video. It's already done. It's already uploaded. I'm gonna drop it sometime tomorrow about the mascara. Yeah. I did that today. We were talking about you earlier. No. Oh, you guys are not sleeping. What time is it by you now, Kira? Because I know it's like after 1 minute to 1. It's now minutes to 2 here. Like a couple minutes to 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I have somewhat similar same time. It's now 1:54 in the morning. Oh, you have the same time as me. I know you're an hour behind. Okay. It's gonna be 2 here too in Toronto. When I was in Edmonton is like 2 to 3 hours behind Toronto or something like that. They're still having, I don't know, 2 hours before Toronto. But I can't remember. But the hours are weird too as well. And that's still in Canada, so I can only imagine. We're here just talking about content and, you know, going live and all of that type of good stuff. And how is your, since you're here, Kira, how is, people buying your stuff that you have, like, for so long? How's that been going? Because I see you did 2 videos of showing people the stuff that they can purchase on your website and stuff like that. How's that been going? If we live in the same place, this would have been great. Yes. Yes. I think we'd have to plan it. We'd have to plan it like really, really well. And I think it can be done. For 41 minutes now. I've been live for 41 minutes. I came on because I'm bored and I'm just emotional today. Like, I'm an emotional wreck. And I said, let me just jump on live for a little bit. I can't sleep. I'm stuffy because of, like, I caught the cold the other night. Yeah, I'm just miserable. Okay. Yeah. You have more videos coming because I know you have more things. Because I think what will get the people more intrigued is to actually see the stuff again. And I am going back to New Jersey in August. So the mystery box that I was supposed to get and it didn't work out, what I'm gonna have you do is send it to my sister. Yeah. Send it to my sister and I will definitely be indulging in that when I come back over. If I was thinking, I would have done it for when I went over it a couple weeks ago, but I wasn't really thinking about that. It was like a last minute plan thing. Yes, definitely it was. The wind, and I didn't have on proper clothes, and then I was in here in the heat, you know, here all day, so. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know, but I'll plan on doing that, and then it's gonna be a cute, nice video for me to like open the mystery box and see what I get, and then what can't fit me will definitely go to my sisters because all of us are gonna be there, or my mom because my mom loves a lot of fashion. Does she wear them? No, but she loves a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, it got me the cold. I was definitely feeling like my throat was kind of giving like that kind of vibe. But I think walking in that cold and it was late in the night as well too. And it was also like, I wouldn't say it wasn't raining, but it was like very much like a draft or whatever was outside at that time. So it was just a bad combination. Nobody said anything to me, but they were looking at me very weird. Like even the guy that I paid, I did video all that part, like when I was standing up in the line and stuff like that. But for some reason, it didn't video. Like when I was talking about the noodles and what noodles I like and stuff like that, all of that didn't. I didn't get to capture it because it didn't save. So it's a big chunk of the video that got missing, but you know, content is content, so I just had to put it out. Yes, it has like little holes in it, but I can't see clearly. It's very blurry, but you can see a little thing or two from it. I'll show you. So if you look closely, let me see if I can put it in the light. Maybe focus, focus, focus. If you look closely, I'm trying to hold on. Can you focus? I keep light systems sometimes. Okay, if you see, if you look very closely, it has like some holes in it. So it's not fully white. So it has little holes in it. So you can actually see, but just not as great. Just a little makeup station, yeah. All that jazz. But when I put in the two of them, like I'm literally blind like a bat. So I tend not to do looks with them, with two of them inside, because I don't know. Yes, it would. It does a lot of times. Okay, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people, they were like, they were curious, but nobody never really talked and say anything to me because bearing in mind I had the phone in my hands and I was like really talking to you guys. So a lot of times people didn't really get the opportunity to like really talk to me. Like the guy, when I paid him, like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Whatever, whatever. And I just laughed about it. But I was talking to you guys, like you know. So I was more paying attention to that and then watching other people watch me. But it never got to film, which I was so pissed off about it. Yeah, he asked me if I'm okay. He did ask me if I was okay, and like I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm of sound mind." Yeah, and I think and too what I should have done before I left, like I explained in the video, the blood wasn't like it was already dried up, especially with the wind and everything. It was already dried up, so like it wasn't giving that like, oh my god, like I'm really like I just got damaged type of vibe. It gave like the cut was like old. So if I had put blood before I go, which I should have, it would have given it more of like a more realistic, like it just happened type of vibe. And the wind make this eye start running water, like if like somebody actually beat me. So the elements were there, but I just didn't get it on camera. To be honest, I said like a mile, like not a mile, a block. But it's like 2 blocks, to be honest, because it's a long piece of stretch. If I'm just walking, not doing anything, listening to music, it takes me like probably 8 minutes walk, maybe. It's like I'm on the end of the block and it's on the opposite end. Yeah, it's a good piece of distance. If I feel what happened, yeah. I done a lot of crazy stuff and walk around, but Canadians, I'll tell you this, Canadians are very much they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Like they like those kind of crazy everything outside the box they love. So they will eat it up. You'll have some people that are curious and then will make their faces or they'll come to and ask you stuff. But for the most part they're super curious. So they would like, whatever. They would engage with you, but they would look at you and whatever whatnot. Some people say it's cool. I've taken pictures with random people dressed up. Let me see if I can show you what I had on when I was like downtown. Like, you know how you guys have the New York thing? We have one that's called Dundas Square. So it's like the same vibe as the New York strip or whatever you want to call it, that place where you had the stairs. Similar to that, not exact, but we have a situation down here. And it was good. People take pictures with me that day. And I was out like a zombie all that day, which was pretty cute. I did some professional pictures outside. Yeah, cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, yep. Yep. They love the weird and crazy type of vibe. They love those kind of stuff. They eat it up. They eat it up. Hands down, Toronto people. But yeah, I was saying that we should do a live together at some point. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we should do like a live together, have a drink, chat with the people them. I do. I do for the most part because I love to just see how people react. Like even in the building, I was walking in the building and we have a lot of people in the building and they're very old money type of vibe. Because I do live in what you will consider upper class area. So they're very, like they see black people and like they go on like they never see black people type of vibe. So I like to do stuff like that. Like in the summertime, I'll be in my battery rider, my tube top, very Caribbean, and I don't give a rat's ass what people have to say. Like, this is my body, you like it or you don't like it. Cellulite, fat, and all. Like, I'm giving you body. Yeah, I really don't care about it. Okay, games on. Yes, yes. I think that will be very fun to interact with people and see how much people we can pull. And if not, we don't do it on here. We probably can do it on Instagram, maybe. I haven't done a live on Instagram in such a long time. A long time. So this was me at the Dundas Square. And that's how I went all around the town. I remember it like yesterday. I really took some bomb pictures that day. Just outside living my best life. Yeah, I think it's the same day I did all of this in the park, and then I changed off from this outfit, and I had on like a sweatpants with a shirt and a hat, and we went downtown taking pictures and take pictures and just The guy didn't edit these pictures the best way, because this is a girl that was a part of the film that we did, the short film. He didn't, they were too dark. Well, yeah. It was called Zombie Park. It's on it's a short film. It was no talking, it was just action. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, go and definitely look at it and see it. Do you love Halloween? I only imagine. I do. I do. Just for the main fact that, okay, because I do beauty makeup all the time, I like to fling myself to look ugly. I like to fling myself to do the weirdest things because it's the total opposite from what I normally do or what I do for work. So I like to do that. I'm not afraid to get ugly. If that makes sense, I'm not afraid to get ugly in the zombie makeup or, to try different things. Because I've been ugly before, like real ugly. That's the only time I can be ugly and feel good and And when you do special effects makeup, it's like a shield. Like nobody technically know who you are, in a sense. So you have to freedom to really, become somebody else for a couple of hours, whatever. What I want to do is start doing cosplay type of stuff. And I also want to be working with some prosthetics as well. The only thing with prosthetics, like pre-made prosthetics, they're very expensive. I don't think a lot of people understand special effects, the real deal, is super expensive. So I want to start getting into that type of stuff, but it's gonna take a lot of, bread. So I'm hoping that within now and June, I can actually start, getting a little bit of funding from YouTube and see if I can just use that money to get certain things that I need, because it's really super expensive. Which one? Already came out. Which one? Which one? This one? So I have this one. This one. These are all taken the same day. This is when we did the photo shoot. This is the girl that acted in the. She was supposed to be a vampire. Did her makeup. The artist that did this, like, he's my friend. He's way better at, like, photography now than he was then. So I'm hoping that we can go back and do some more work. See? Same day we went. That's the time when I just got my camera and we were like, and he was starting doing photography. And because I had my camera, because I used to do my videos like on my camera, like I have my Canon. She's right here, my baby. So I have my camera and I used to do videos with my camera, believe it or not, when I just started doing YouTube. How long did it take? To be honest with you, something like this takes like 45 minutes because I know exactly what I'm doing. So I mastered the art of like really doing it really quick. If you notice when I was doing like the eye thing, I already knew what I wanted. So it was very quick. That video took me like 16 minutes. Like, and obviously I speed it up because I already did like the plain side on live and then I just started doing that. So it doesn't take me that long if I know exactly what I'm doing. If I'm trying something new or doing something a little bit more, it's like this is a little bit more detailed, a little bit more grungy. Like, that will take a lot more time because I have to pre-make the teeth. I have to cut them, I have to color them, I have to let them dry. Okay, that takes more time. But I'm gonna do more of those type of stuff going forward, as I said. See, like this is liquid latex. I didn't have liquid latex. Liquid latex makes it look more realistic. And then you put on the liquid latex like that. And then you put foundation over it and then you kind of do it like how I had it. So these are like my first attempts of special effects, which I think looks really good for the most part. This was my very first special effects video. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but this is my very first special effects video. And you can see how realistic the blood is because of the latex and how, yeah, when you spend money on the real products, you get the real good results, to be honest. You can definitely use the bootleg ones and do the same thing, but if you really want that real blood-like type of vibe, you have to get the real thing. uh, I'm a night owl too, my love. Like, I'm a night owl. Sometimes, like, when I have Mr. Man over, he likes to, like, sleep early. He doesn't like to watch TV and stuff like that. Like, that's boring. Like, I need to be up doing something. So I find, like, if I'm with somebody, like, I have to, like, oh my god, I'm going to bed now. Weird. But I'm a night owl. I like being out. And I also want to get into more of like this type of stuff. I tell you guys, like, I'm not an artist like this, but I'm trying to be because like when you're doing makeup, I want to be an all-rounder. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit more tedious, like penmanship work and detail and stuff like that. I wanna up my game where that is concerned, you know, because I'm a very talented person. But yeah. My phone. I have two phones. I have this is a 11 Pro Max and I have the 13 Pro Max. I use the 13 Pro Max to record now. I need a new laptop. Once I get a new laptop that can do the work, I will probably use back my camera. But for now, I just use my phone because it's so easier to edit and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, he has to work. Yeah, so I used to use the laptop and stuff like that, and rendering and edit and stuff like that. Oh, editing. I only edit with iMovie, to be honest. Like, to be honest with you, I tried CapCut, but they want me to pay for it. And I can't see myself paying $100 and something for CapCut on my phone for a year. And it's like $16 a month. I don't know, but in Canada, we don't get a lot of things free, unfortunately. We have to pay for a lot of things. So I couldn't justify it when I could use iMovie. And I used to can do more with iMovie, but I don't know, like, I don't know what's going on. And sometimes with iMovie, sometimes I render everything and then the audio is messed up and like it's so crazy. Yeah, it's like 16 something I think per month and $100 and something for the whole year for the CapCut editing stuff. And I love it because it does edit your videos really nicely, but I'm just like, I can't justify that right now, especially because I'm not working like a 9 to 5. I can't justify like doing that right now. I can't. This is me going out for Halloween. I took some really bomb pictures and I took pictures. Like I did a ball cap method with like moss from the dollar store I think I used. Me in the subway taking pictures. Me with people in the town. Like they go crazy for Halloween and stuff like that. In Toronto, they go crazy for Halloween. I was like a local celebrity. People are taking random pictures with me everywhere I go. And all of these are on my Insta. Yeah. And those pictures were taken with my camera, actually. This is my first vampire guy that I did. Yeah. I would do this totally differently now. But yeah. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. Yeah, this is where I started. This was just using eyeshadow. Shadow. You gotta come along with me. And this is the first time I did like a full mask on somebody. So him, I'll give you a joke. That weekend, Halloween had fallen on a weekend and he booked me twice. I made, I think, $600 from him alone because he wanted this, which we did it from scratch. Like, it's one of my, like, look at this. I did this from scratch, you hear me? So we did that one, and then we also, let me see if I can find the other one. This is the next one that we did. He did like what do you call that? Boxing person, and he had a bite on his neck. Hopefully I can find it. Yeah, and he paid me $600 for that weekend. Like, when I tell you that Halloween, I made a good $3,000 that weekend. See? I made a good $3,000 that weekend. That's the most money I've made. So this was his neck. So he was like a boxer, and he wanted to get beat up bad. yeah, that's the most money I've made in my career as is naked woodies. I'm gonna do back this can look as well. I did a cut neck with the can. I think that's gonna be super interesting to do on the channel. But what I will do next time, I wouldn't use as much blood because I think using so much blood takes away from the artistry of it all. So that I would change that aspect of it. I definitely do that. This is me working on a music video. And this is actually wool I have in my head. Like the stuff that all the Joe use. This is what I've been like. I love doing my hair like this. It's one of my go-to styles. Anytime you see me in that style, know that I'm broke and I don't have money and I want something long. I buy yarn and I braid my hair with it. This was for a movie. So he was a vampire, so he left from this, his regular face, to looking like this. Very smoky, vampire-y, very light stuff. I also made some good money on that set. This is me on the set as well with a little girl. She was one of the actor's daughters in the movie. So I have done movies before. Short films I have done on my little resume. These are the hairstylists that I worked with. Makeup artist, and then this is a hairstylist. She lives in Florida now. This is us. So she's not a makeup artist, that's me, and then this is a hairstylist. She lives in Florida right now, living her best life. I don't know what become of that makeup artist. And then this is the girl who did she was over wardrobe. And this is how the girl came out for the music video. Cute. That's what I was working for some Africans. I did gospel videos. This is a gospel video we did. So my name is out there on couple videos in Canada. This is a part of the vampire look that I did as well to the movie. The crazy thing about working on set, I will tell you this. the special effects makeup artist didn't come because I wasn't hired as a special effects makeup artist. I was hired as a normal makeup artist. And there was a day when the Chinese girl didn't come and the special effects artist didn't come. And if I wasn't paying attention to everybody's face while I was working, I would have been in shit because I got key makeup artists on the project. Why? Because I did 40 faces that same day. Because I stepped up to the plate and I had to do everybody else's makeup that I've seen for the last 2-3 days. I had to do all of them myself without having a reference picture or anything like that. And the guy told me, because you've been so exceptional, I have to be a key makeup artist. And if you know, a key makeup artist on a movie set is the biggest role that you can get as an artist, because you are just seeing other people's work and making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. So that is on my resume, and I thank God for that, because that had put me in a lot of different spaces that I would have never been in had I not, did what I needed to do. And he was a black director, and the white people wasn't liking him or anything like that, but me and him are friends. And they didn't know that. I came in as a worker and I left as a worker. They didn't even know that when they were talking to him and doing all that kind of stuff, I was telling him exactly what was going on when he was not there. Because I was black, they didn't want to give me the opportunity, or they were downplaying me because I only went to aesthetic school at the time. So I did aesthetic and makeup and all that. So I didn't went to like a professional makeup school. So they were like, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. But he told me exactly what he wanted. And he's like, okay, there was like couple guys and they were supposed to be like living under this house for years. You're telling me if the director tells you to make them look like if they've been living under there for years, you're not gonna put on plenty powder and make their clothes look dirty and stuff like that. She is doing light makeup work, like how you see the guy here, the guy that I showed you. Hold on. I wish I could take picture of the other guys that I did, but I don't think I have them in here. That pisses me off so much. Okay, so she wanted them to look like this. Now, obviously he looks like a vampire or he looks like he's sick, but does he look like he's been there for 40 something years? No, you need it to be more grungy, you need it to be more, She was doing makeup like this on the people and he's like, no, add more. They don't look like if they're dead or if they've been under there alive. And when I did what I did, she was making a big argument and she's the special effects makeup artist, and I went over my board and the guy looked at her and said, I was the one who told her to do exactly what she did and I love what she did. And I said, don't come here and try to belittle me. Because every step of the way I went to the guy and said, okay, is this enough? Do you want me to add more? Do you want me to take away? Stuff like that. And it was crazy. Working on sets as a makeup artist, it's no easy work. It's not an easy work. It's not. But I love it though. And the money is really good. Yeah. She was. She was because it was like a click because there was only one more black girl, which the other black girl who was the hairstylist. And the girl that catered the food. She has like this now Bahamian restaurant that's doing really well. But at the time, she was just catering food. So it was only three of us, three black people with all white people. Like the director is black. So him, it was like four of us. So the director that pays for everything, he's black. He's from Bahamas. The girl that did the food, she's from Bahamas. The girl that does the hair, she's Canadian Jamaican. I'm Antiguan, Guyanese, Canadian. And then the other ones of them are either Chinese or white. And then when I tell you that they belittle the man, they belittle him, and they talk about him, they do this, they do that. When I tell you, all of us had to meet at a place downtown, those big black Jeeps that celebrity, drive in? That's what the guy gets for us every day to go on set. And the set was like 2-3 hours away from Toronto, so it was in the countryside at this barn place. It was so beautiful. I wish I was like vlogging and doing content creation as how I'm doing it now, because that would have been so good for the behind the scenes. But when I tell you he spent his money, he spent his money. We had real food. Normally when you go on set, they give you pizza. We had cooked Caribbean food every day. It was crazy. But I did get, for 8 days, the movie lasted for 8 days, I got $1,000 every day. So in that 8 days, I got $8,000, which was the most money I've ever made on a project, hands down. But yeah, I moved away and stuff like that. I contacted him the other day and asked him if he has any more projects. So hopefully maybe I'll be working on something that he is working on pretty soon. But he's been getting a lot of fights, from the industry and stuff like that. The same movie, he pitched it to Netflix. Netflix wanted the movie, but they wanted to have creative control over the movie and like rewrite certain parts and stuff like that, and he didn't want to give up his rights to his stuff. which I don't blame him, but he could have write more stuff. But you never know. He didn't take the deal. Because if he did, you guys would have seen me on like a Netflix Canadian movie type vibe. But yeah, I surely went on a rant a little while ago. But yeah, sorry about that. Are you guys still with me or you guys are KO? I can definitely go off. No, it's good story. Oh, good. I didn't want to bore you guys, but yeah, I've done some stuff. I've been some places. I've done several music videos that never seen the light of day because of poor management, people not getting paid, projects that never came out, never went to like, waste my time basically. I've been in some places. I will tell you this now too. I think I have a video of the video shoot. The video never came out. But I got there by my friend and it was one girl and she was like, you can see she's kind of mixed and she was like in braids. She's a white girl, but I think she's more white, but then she was doing very much black. Whatever that is. Like, she was like dressing up very black and had box braids and stuff like that. Anyways, we got to the venue and I came from work from Sephora and my friend was like, oh, he has a video shoot right now. They need a makeup artist. Can you do it? Da, 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 da. I said, yeah. I go home, grab my kit, meet him. We took an Uber, go to the venue. It was a hotel. And it was not an ordinary hotel. It's like you can see these guys are really gun people and in violence and all that kind of stuff in Toronto. Because you can just feel it. You go in, they were just like, you can see the gun on the people and it was just money throwing all over. It was very, very scary. When I tell you scary, scary, but I was there to work. This is a video right here. There was COVID time. See the money on the ground? And a bunch of niggas? That was the girl. That was the girl at the back there. When I tell you, it was a scary situation. And when I went into the bathroom, because we did her makeup in the bathroom, and she was like, oh, she thank God that you're here, because I'm the only girl that's here, and I feel scared, and da-da-da-da. She even ended up having her period, which I had to end up giving her a tampon or whatever the case may be, because she didn't have nothing. Thank God in my makeup kit, I always have, like, tampons, hair stuff, like, just every little thing that you can think about that a female will need. I always have it because you just never know what can happen with your clients, whatever. You have to have all of these little things just in case your client has a bad day or bleached it, whatever. Anyways, when I went to the bathroom, she was like, oh, thank God you're here, da-da-da. She feels, overwhelmed. Then one person she used to date and then another person that she used to date was there. And it was just, when I tell you, it was like toxic that there was smoking, there was smoke, and there was like drinking. And I was like, I just wanted to do my work and get out of there. And then she got bit from a dog. When I tell you, it was a lot. It was a lot. One of the worst experiences I've ever experienced before. But I'm so glad I was with my friend because he really stopped anybody from talking to me. He was really like, okay, I'm here to work. I worked. I sit down where I sit down for the whole entire night. People come up to me, talk to me, and I was like, no, I'm not interested. And we end up leaving and stuff like that. But it was crazy. It's the worst situation I've ever been in. And I don't know what ever happened to the girl because we end up leaving after I finished doing what I'm doing and the video was wrapped up. I was not staying. I took my money and I left. Because I'm not gonna get shot. I'm not gonna get... No. Mm-mm. No. Not me. Not me. Yeah, it was crazy. That's the worst situation I've ever been in. I feel so sorry for her because I don't. Some like I feel like she was trafficked, or like in a trafficking type of situation, or they just used her because she's vulnerable or vulnerable or whatever you want to call it. Like I feel like they were like really taking advantage of that girl, and I couldn't help her. I really couldn't. I did what I can. I told her, you know what, you're here already. They already booked you. They said there were gonna be other girls. No other girls came other than her. And I was like, hey, you got this. I'm gonna stay here until it's done. You know, you got this. Let's just get it. Let's do it. And we did it. Get it done. And I don't know what happened to her after. I didn't even take her Instagram or nothing. I hope that she's doing well. And she's still on the land of the living. No, girl, I was afraid. I was afraid. I was afraid. And I don't know what that money, if it was real money or it was fake money, because you know, in videos, sometimes they use a lot of fake US dollars and stuff like that. So I don't even know if it was real money or if it was fake money, to be honest. Oh, wow. Yeah, she was in a very uncomfortable situation. I don't know how she got into the situation, but I'm so glad that I was able to, like, you know, calm her down for the most part so she could do what she needed to be done. And that video never came out because the people were fighting with each other and the rap this and this, that and that. Like when I tell you, you can feel the negativity, you can feel the guns, you can just, I don't know, it's just a feeling that I just like, yeah, once from time I stepped in, I can feel the vibe. And I was in like a sweatsuit, like I went there and when I'm going to certain things, I dress accordingly. The other day when I went to take pictures at a Jamaican baby shower, I went in a sweatshirt and a sweatpants. No sexy nothing, makeup very minimum, nothing. And these niggers still not letting me breathe. I was like, suppose I'm supposed to come up in here how I normally dress. Y'all would go crazy. If I'm just in a regular old degular. They were going like, is it like, you know? But I dress accordingly when I'm going to certain places. To be honest, because I don't want the extra eyes on me. I don't want to talk to people like I'm just here to work. And that's it. A lot of times when I go on sets, as well to on music sets, they're like, oh, you're so cute. Can you be a part of the video? I was like, no. I'm here to work and do makeup. When did makeup turn into me being your girl on a video? When I'm not getting paid for that? No. I'm sorry. I don't do that. I'm only here to do makeup. Thank you. Yeah. I don't I don't play around when it comes down to that. When it comes down to work, I'm here to work. And a lot of people wanted me to like be like their video girl and whatever whatnot, but I don't know. Mm-mm. And I'm cute and everything, and I'm sexy or whatever, but that's not my ministry. I prefer to be behind the scenes, helping the girls put themselves together and doing what they have to do. Let me give you guys another joke now. Another music video I did for some Africans, and they hired two girls from Instagram. And it's supposed to be two baddie girls. When we saw the girls come into the door, one of them has a BBL, and she has the silicone. And we had like a beach scene, and they couldn't use none of the beach scene because the silicone is moving like a ball in her ass. When I tell you, you can literally see the ball turning around in her ass. And the other black girl, she looks flawless on Instagram. When you look, her skin have a ton of hole and hyperpigmentation and stuff like that. And how would I tell you? I said, you can't believe everything you see on social media. When I tell you the guys were disappointed, they were disappointed, but At the end of the day, they already hired them. We're on a schedule. There's nothing that we can do about it. It was crazy. I've never seen that happening in front of my eyes before. And you look at her and you're like, oh my god, she looks decent. But then when you look, when she took off the clothes and the bikini, because she had on a thong, the bottom part just kind of linky. You see like how, oh god, don't kill me for this. You see like how when Beyonce did the interview with the belly and the belly roll over like that? That's how the Batty was doing. How the belly just kind of clink in. That's how her ass looked like in real life. Like that shit was crazy to me. Crazy, 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 crazy to me, I'm telling you. But I've been through some things. I've seen some things. I even the guy that I was working for, I can remember a time we were doing a Christian video. And his camera was not working. And we already took a lot of shots, but what she paid for was a lot more time. And I already picked up that the camera wasn't working and we already got whatever shot we're gonna use for the video. But in order for them to feel like they're getting their money's worth, we had to pretend that we're shooting and we weren't shooting nothing. When I tell you the lady had on a wig, the wig stand up like a soldier in the army. Attention. When I tell you the wig was stiff. She turned like this, the wig turned with her like a helmet. I was like, girl, you're coming to a music video. I know you're Christian and all. You love the Lord. But wear better wigs. See me there struggling with the wig to make the wig look decent. Struggling, trying to buff it up. Trying to... When I tell you the things that people put me through when you're working, let me see if I can find a picture of her with the wig. Because I think I did have, yes, look at here. This is the wig that in question. When I tell you the wig stand up stiff for this music video. Yeah, that's the wig. It looks good now in the picture. Her makeup turned out really cute and nice. But the wig wasn't saying anything well. The wig was screaming for hydration. Yeah. This is all my early stages. Some is slim and nice there. I wish I could be that slim though. I think this was my first video. We were doing it in the park. This is how my makeup came out. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna laugh now. Look. This is the wig in its full glory. This is the wig. When I tell you the wig was giving me stress. You can see how the wig laid on her shoulders. The wig was giving me stress. Oh, the wig was giving me stress. Stiff. No life in no wig. And I was like, this is the best wig you have. This is the best wig you could think about to come out and do this music video today. It didn't even have like a nice part. It was crazy. But yeah, those are some of the things that happened with me working and stuff like that. But all of these experiences makes you a better artist and situations, so you know how to deal with situations and stuff like that. So I'm grateful for all of the ups and downs, you know. I have done white girls makeup and it turned yellow. I don't know if I have any pictures of it. But it turned yellow. When I say yellow, yellow frightened me. And it was a powder that a lot of people used to love. Like it's a Laura Mercier translucent powder. And for some reason, some white people, when you put on that powder on them and the powder sticks, it turns yellow. And that scared me. Scared me. I tell you, it scared me because I'd never seen that happen before. And that's why I have the powder in brown, but I don't have it in the white. I stay away from that powder ever since that powder did that to me. And I felt so bad because she went to her function looking a little bit yellow underneath her eyes, which was very disappointing for me. But it was a learning lesson. It was a learning lesson. I don't think I have a picture of her that is public to the people. But sometimes white people can it just turns a little bit yellow. But I'm really good at doing other people's, like other races' makeup as well. But I think a lot of people don't realize that I can really beat a face, like really. It doesn't matter who you are. It could be Asian. It could be anyone. Indian. It could be Somali. Not gonna lie, her forehead was like a lot. But I just embrace her forehead and give her a nice smoky eye because there's nothing you can do about a forehead like that. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. For her eyes, if you notice, her eyes are very dark. She has a lot of hyperpigmentation there. And I like her look so cute. Cute, 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 cute. She wanted natural, but then a property eye. That was a cute one. Cute, cute, cute. Cute, 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 cute. This is one of my clients too. When I tell you, her brows was definition of when Jesus parted or the guy parted the sea. Look at this. I can literally put something here, how much space is there. I'm not talking about my clients that I'm in a bad way, but just let you know. And look how I had to bring her eyebrow to fit her face. Bring it back, take it away. Bring it in a little bit more so I can frame her face because what she was having before, look at this. It's way too far. Way too far. So I had to bring it up to here and bring this one a little bit here just to even out her face. And these are little things that as artists you have to know in order to get the best out of your clients. I remember this one, she feel like she was a hot mama. So she was feeling herself. She was going on a date. She came high though, she was intoxicated. This was an elderly lady, she was not getting married. Yeah, just simple and cute. Nothing too much. Oh, trust me, friend, they come to you and they want the world. They want the world for $60. They want you to do the world. Sometimes in Sephora, they piss me off so much. You come here for 60 minutes. Do you expect me to give you the stars, the moons, and they come and they show you a picture of Kim Kardashian? Like, there's no way you're gonna look like Kim Kardashian, darling. I can make you look as close to what you're showing me, but I'm not gonna guarantee you that you're gonna leave this chair looking the way that you see this picture, this reference picture. I'll do my best. I will do my best. And some of them will come and say, oh, I was a makeup artist and I just don't feel like doing it myself. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? I like it this way. And do you have this product? And then I only use this. I was like, girl, I have another client after you. I don't have the time to waste. I really don't. Really don't. I really, really, really don't. Super crazy. This is me at work. Oh, I missed that job though. I miss it just for the artistry of it and just the people that I was helping and my team. I miss that aspect of it, but Sephora can kick rocks together. And I love working on mature skin as well. I think this is her 60th birthday. She got all those. She wanted a full glam, and that's what she got. Okay. I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys. I don't want to have you guys here all morning. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me. Look forward to see the video that I'm going to drop. Kira especially. Simply Kira. Your video is going to be dropping tomorrow about the lashes and the eye and all that good jazz. Yes, I'm glad you're able to join too because we definitely were talking about you earlier. But yeah. That video is gonna be dropping tomorrow. It's already uploaded. And yeah. What else do I think I want to tell you specifically? I think you're gonna love the tricks and tips that I gave you. The only thing is, like, it didn't make a big difference on my eyes because as you can see, I don't necessarily have that much under here. But what I should have used one of my more high-end mascara. I use this cheap mascara, which I shouldn't have. I should have used one of my more expensive mascara because I think it did something, but it didn't do what I wanted to do for the purpose. But we just still made it work because once you follow the tips that I gave you, I think you should be okay and you can get the satisfaction that you're looking for. So just bear that in mind. I think I did jump in and say it, but if I didn't say it just for you specifically, yeah. It all depends on the brand that you use. Will definitely give you a little bit more coverage because of this. She has product on it, but she's not giving me what I want. Like that, but you can see the difference right here, right now. So look forward to see the video tomorrow, guys, and have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming and chilling with me. I really appreciate it. Like I told you, like today has been a very emotional day for me, and I just needed to like take a break. So I'm glad that you guys, were here with me, all that good jazz. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later. Good night, good morning. Yes, Thank you so much. You guys, you don't know what this means to me. Like, I didn't expect you guys to be here. And I'm so glad that you guys were here because then I could have just talked to you guys and just like reason without like worrying about who's in and who's not in and all that other stuff. Like, I'm so glad because I didn't expect you guys to be here. It's late. I didn't expect nobody to be here. I was gonna be here vibing, probably play a little music or whatever. But I'm so glad you guys were here with me. It means a lot to me, and you girls are amazing. I look up to each and every one of you guys so much because you guys are dedicated to what you're doing. You guys continue to show up. You continue to support each other. And I love this little family that we're building, a social media family. And I'm really grateful to be a part, of whatever this is. I'm really, really honored and happy. Good night, good morning, and good evening. Bye.